Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Legendary V19 right here. We have another game for you, this time in the Mainz CE. It's a different from the one Mainz that came recently in the game. That's the CE version, the first version that came in as a campaign ship. And what we're doing here, it's one of those games that we're just trying to have fun and have damage, because the plan here in that game was to have as much damage as possible for those new modules that came in the game, and there was a mission that required a cruiser to do damage. I don't know, it probably was like 200,000, 300,000, and what better ship to just farm damage, and one annoying ship that can do that and survive as long as possible. And as you can see, in the end of the game, just securing the win. What's the plan over here? Well, first of all, we spawn on the left side with my teammates. We have no destroyer, so what's better to do right here than just go straight away in the cap. At the moment, we don't know exactly what was an alpha cap. We only see what's in the middle, and in a few minutes you'll see why that happens, but we know for sure a DD is here. And one right here, we just check in again the roster, and what we see, at least 2 or 3 divisions. So by seeing more division on the other side, you might think that they should get the win and get it done as quick as possible, because like Aaron says, it's not always about the division, even though it can affect the game a lot. Right here though, we keep going with the damage that we can do. Our teammates just pushing with us, but kinda too aggressively, because we still don't know what's on alpha, but we know for sure that there was a destroyer right here because of the way it was spotted. Right here, very sneaky hill, destroyer getting blown up and get 4 medals. It's too sad for the Brandenburg that he got away, but not until the destroyer got him with the torps back, because that's what the destroyers were doing. Just go in, get as many torps as you can, and go back to port and do it again, because of a different mission, and that was what I was thinking at the time. And right here we see why we didn't know what was an alpha cap, because for some reason 2 battleships decided to just waste their time and go all the way around the island for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I don't know if I see that for the first time, but right here, as you saw, it's what happened because we knew the destroyer was here. At the time I was talking to my teammates, knew that he was here, not exactly sure how close he was, but we knew he was close enough to keep us all spotted from the beginning of the game. And that was the reason why I never stopped shooting. First of all, because I was always spotted anyway, so I couldn't get away, and second of all, we just need damage. I know it's nice to take a win, but once in a while you just want to have fun, and if you win, you win. If not, you just try again. I know we do a mistake, we're running away, even though I try to survive as much as I can. But unfortunately the destroyer is still here, and he's still gonna have to just play with his torpedoes until he gets my second teammate out of the game. And again, I'm losing my teammates, so what the game ends up being, it will end up being without divisions, because me and my teammates were the only division in the game, and you can see that mistakes can happen anytime. Doesn't matter if you have 2 divisions, 3 divisions, anytime. You can play solo, that's even worse, but anything you do, mistakes happen. Okay, we have the island, still surviving. We got enough damage from the Georgia and his teammate, which was I think a Jambard, but at the moment we're gonna keep punishment until we get as many fires, because the fires will bring us more damage even if we don't fire our guns. But Right now Georgia's trying to get behind to hold for will to rebuild, and surprisingly, there you go, second teammate down because of a very good player on that destroyer, because he did a very good job until the end. Like I said, until the end, you'll see what I mean. Another of our blue teammates goes down, but there you go, we finally have the second cap and the enemy has none. He's trying to ask for Amagi a little bit of support, because for some reason anyone that plays Amagi, just I understand that it's a good sniper, but you cannot always just sit on the back and expect your team to do everything. At some point you're gonna realize that you just have to go in the front and do something. But that's a topic for a different day. At the moment we just keep having fun. We know we're losing, we know we have 2 caps, so you know, like I said the last time, just never give up. You never know what can change. I know they have a lot of divisions on the enemy team, but we're still trying our best. And there's the Kagero, gets spotted, hoping to get a few salvos on him because of a USS Black spotted him, but his mistake was just sitting outside the smoke using the radar, but get himself so low that there was no hope for a win. A very bad play, and he should consider his mistakes and next time come back stronger and not do this one again. And there you go, Kagero kills another teammate. You see that type of Kagero too often? I don't know. I don't personally, but good on him. I don't remember if he was a solo player, but whatever he did it very well. Right now, just trying to think what we can do right here. Stopping behind the island, Jambard still spotted, so we're gonna just keep doing our damage because that's what we are about to do right here. At the moment I switched to AP because I was asked why I didn't switch to AP a long time ago, but my answer was Mainz CE does damage no matter what, and second of all, Jambard is a French ship, a French battleship, which, you know, as we all should know, HE is what kills all these French battleships the easiest. Long time after they didn't have any caps, they're gonna end up having 2 caps to 1, and that's gonna change our points. So right here we cannot just stay and wait, we gotta do something, and the plan here is just go for the Georgia and do our best to brawl with him. The question here is, how did he not pay attention that we are coming close? Map awareness was not in his radar for some reason, because at the moment, as you can see, I'm still spotted by the Kagero because I'm trying to do my best to take him down. Our destroyer is trying to do the same, but another teammate goes down again by the Kagero. And another Kagero on our team, full health. It was one simple thing to do, just run away. We got this on points, just play passive. Just trying to tell even in the game, just play passive, but people don't understand. I think those commands that we have are not accurate enough, and I don't know if we need something new, but we should have something more accurate on what exactly we're trying to say to our teammates. And as you see, Georgia does the big mistake, which I wouldn't do. If that was me and was paying attention on the map, I would just turn away my ship and kite away as fast as I can, knowing that the Mainz on this type of ranges is the most dangerous that you don't want to see. And when the guns are facing on a wrong direction, it's even worse. Throwing a first salvo of torpedoes, thinking to turn and just throw the other side of torpedoes, but we're gonna end up just doing it without those. Why? Because he is gonna end up burning out. So we lost again. Another Kagero kill. So 1 for 1 on the same ship, and unfortunately the one that has no idea how to play the game end up being in our team. High caliber. That took a while, 130,000 damage, not enough enemy team to shoot at, and now we're gonna have more ships to shoot at and just keep taking the damage as high as possible. Paying attention on the map, I just realized that yes, their Kagero is in division, so guessing by that they should play very smart, like how exactly they play right now, which is go behind the island and don't do the biggest mistake that most people do and most people tell you not to do. Just gonna run out quick and see whether they'll learn from that or will they just be eager to just take me down and do their best to throw the game. Guess this is exactly what's gonna happen. How? Well, I hope you stick around and you'll find out how. Because at the moment that was the biggest mistake that Wichita did and will regret later on. Why? Because we can DPM a Wichita, have our shell stronger, better reload, not sure about the damage, because about the damage that you see, he has a battleship for helping him. And what we are just solo. And that's why we're gonna get a solo warrior, because we do our best as a warrior to survive and never give up. That's what you want to try to do every time you play Mainz, because Mainz is the best ship to do that. And that when the Kagero did the biggest mistake and he was gone, and I believe that was the way for them to lose the game. Initially I was thinking to just run away, hold my shot, and looking at the time and calculating, it was not the right thing. We needed to sink one more ship. The battleship was looking like he was going away. In my mind I had like Alpha is gonna get capped by their battleship. Him being a smart battleship will just try and not chase a cruiser, because we never chase kiters. Why? Well, in the end of the game you'll see why. 150,000 damage and we keep going. How we still survive, I have no idea. We end up holding to our health, holding to our heals, and use them at the right time. Right again, no fires, but still trying our best. By the looking of the damage, Wichita it's still burning, and that's when everything changed, and you can see on the top of the points how close the points were. So thinking that Wichita was the right thing to do and had no other option to run away. What was in my mind right now is just praying to RNGs that this battleship is gonna end up just hitting everywhere except my ship. Almost happened in the first salvo. In my mind I was so relieved the game is over until this is happened. A tragic moment and the most punishment moment for the enemy team, but a victory for my own team. This is how it's done. Just horn, be as happy as you can and keep doing your best. We got as much damage as you can, and yes, we bought the campaign as well. Gonna have a replay of the campaign ship soon, but until then, thank you for watching. Hope you learned something today. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and see you next time. Legendary V19 out.